truth be told, I have a lot of
Wow.
values when it comes to Nigeria. When I even came back to Ghana, it was a bit hard for me to really fit in. So I started most of my events with the Nigerian independence. I was in Enugu State.
Wow.
Yes, I
Can
was
you
in
speak
Enugu.
Igbo?
I can speak Igbo.
What? Can you?
Very Adoma. Very fluently.
Whoa,
Yeah,
really?
very fluently.
Kiki
It's
Mere.
none. Adom.
Wow. It's for Micro 4. It's your girl Blue Beatrice Achibon. If you're seeing my face for the first time, welcome to the channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, guys. Today I have with me an important somebody in the building. So if this looks like what you love to see, please keep watching the video. Yenko. Hi.
Hi.
Please introduce yourself to my audience. They want to know who is this gentleman. Are you gentle?
I think I am.
Really?
I like to think so. Sometimes we flatter ourselves because it's healthy. Hi, my name is Kwabna Bekon.
Okay.
I work with Graphic Communications Group as the head of events.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I saw a lot of activities happening outside there. What is really, no, before we go into the activities, like tell us a little about yourself. Okay, your name is Kwabena, you work with graphic events, and what else should we know about you? Is there anything exciting you should know?
Yeah, I think basically, I think what I like to see myself as is an experience creator.
Oh wow.
So I'm sure if you Google me and probably go to a few of my pages, what you would actually see there is Mr. Connect, and then you see experience creator. By experience creator, I mean that I create experiences, get people to come and enjoy the experience, have a good feeling about the experience, and tie it to a brand that I am marketing for the day, basically. So when you go, what is in your head is the brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to say I'm really honored and humbled to be seated close to you. Like it's not even easy. I mean, it's not Medasi.
I'm more
Right?
flattered. I'm more flattered. I'm more flattered.
Oh my god. So before we dive straight into the video, I want to know, apart from Ghana, have you traveled to any other country apart from Ghana?
Been there, done that. But when it comes in relation to my job,
Okay.
I've been to quite a number of African countries,
Oh really?
notably Nigeria,
Okay.
and I've been to Nigeria a number of times. So I do
Really?
my events in
How long have you
Abuja.
spent in Nigeria?
I had a large part of my developmental ages or
Really?
stages when I was in Nigeria. Yeah, so
Wow.
I schooled there. Before I came,
Really?
yeah, before I came
Wow,
back.
what school?
So
Really?
I was in Enugu State.
Wow.
Yes, I
Can
was
you
in
speak
Enugu.
Igbo?
I can speak Igbo.
What? Can you?
Very Adoma. Very fluently.
Whoa,
Yeah,
really?
very fluently.
Kiki
It's
Mere.
none. Adoma.
Wow. Ghanaian Igbo.
Ghanaian Igbo. Exactly. 100%. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Nigeria is. Truth be told, I have a lot of
Wow.
values when it comes to Nigeria. When I even came back to Ghana, it was a bit hard for me to really fit in. So I started most of my events with the Nigerian Independence Day when I came to Ghana. So most of the ones that you must have actually heard about was organized by me as far back as 2008, thereabout. 2009, I actually brought Flavor to Ghana.
Wow.
Yes, Flavor. And then 2011 or something, I brought Davido to Ghana. I've done quite a number of them for Independence Day. So it's a big party and everybody in Ghana wants to attend the party. Yeah, so that was how I actually built my metal when it comes to events.
Okay.
And then I started to extend it to a number of other things and grew as a force when it comes to the event space in Ghana.
So quick one, are you having any activity apart from what is going on outside? Do you have any events coming up for us this December?
Festivals, I'm just kind of affiliated with a few of them.
Okay.
We know, of course, that Wizkid is coming to Ghana, so I have
yeah.
affiliation with that. I have affiliation with Afrochella, and a few of them that are in town. From my own end, most of the things that I'm doing right now are corporate, like what we have down there. Next week, we are having an SME fair for Access Bank. So if you're an SME and you have an account with Access Bank or you want to open an account with Access Bank, then you can register and you will be included in the SME fair. It's a huge one. So far, we have about 150 of the vendors.
Wow.
Yes, for the fair, and it's happening at the Accra Metropolitan Assembly in Accra. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, let's dive straight to what is going on outside. As I came, I saw a bunch of would I call them vendors or
Vendors, yes,
yes,
or exhibitors. It depends on
yeah,
what you want to
yeah,
refer to
like
them
what is
as.
going on outside?
So we are having a housing fair, and then with this
Sorry,
housing
meanwhile,
fair,
today is Farmers Day, and
yes,
yeah, today is Farmers Day. Shout out to all farmers and agro business people out there. You guys are doing the most for us here.
and do more and do
Please,
more, and we need
yeah,
to
yeah,
support them. We need to support
exactly.
them. In fact, there's a conversation I was having with my father about last week, and then he was like, I think everybody in Ghana, in Africa, should grow at least 5% of what they eat. You understand? Find a space on your compound,
Mm-hmm,
grow tomatoes,
mm-hmm,
grow something, you know,
mm-hmm,
some pepper, garden eggs, just anything, you understand, kind of thing. And then, you actually consume from that.
mm-hmm.
You get, and I think it makes a lot of sense. We should
So,
all be
what would that
farmers.
help to reduce or to promote?
First of all, obviously, scarcity of food is getting ridiculous.
Yeah,
You
that's
understand?
true.
Our importation of food and all that is ridiculous. And I think if we grow our own things, whether it is a snail farm
Mm-hmm,
or you have fish, a fish pond or something, you understand?
mm-hmm.
Mudfish is easy to grow.
Okay,
That's the catfish, what we
okay,
know as
okay, okay,
catfish, you
okay.
understand, is easy to grow. So, yes, we should do things like that. And obviously, food is not going to be, as short as it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let's come back to what is happening outside
Yes,
there.
the real estate experience, that's what we call it. Real estate experience is basically a housing fair. Yeah, but with what I do, I like to kind of create an experience around everything.
Yeah.
You understand? So for this one, yes, it's a housing fair where we've been able to bring different housing companies and input suppliers. By input suppliers, I mean people who add things to your house, whether
Okay.
it is your bulb or your door or your bathroom or kitchen
Okay.
fittings, just all that. You understand? So we bring all of them
Together.
together, and then we get people to attend
Yeah.
and have a conversation with
Yeah.
all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? One stop. It's not like you have to now go to one here and then another day you go to another
Makes
one there.
sense.
You
Makes
understand? So you
sense.
bring everybody
Yeah.
together. So you just come there and it's one stop. It's a mall
Yeah.
for housing.
Okay.
And when that happens, all you do is options, 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 discount, discount, discount,
Discounts.
offer, offer, offer.
Offer. Yeah.
You understand? So you now sit down at home and then consider which one you think works for you. But we don't stop there. We now have a financier
Okay.
who now says, have you seen a house? Do you
Okay.
like what you saw? Do you understand? Do you want to buy it? Hey, we're here. We're going to help you
Wow.
to buy it. Yes. So that's what it is. And
So they're
this,
gonna pay for it or what?
yes, they're going to give you a package. Obviously,
Wow.
you would pay for it, but they would help you
You
to pay
okay?
for it. You
Yeah.
understand,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
thing. So if they need to give you like an 80%, they go as high as an
Wow.
80%, and you
Wow.
provide only 20%.
Wow.
Different packages. You understand? So they help you. You acquire it. It is yours, and then over time you pay for it.
That makes sense.
Just a model, the kind that you have in the West, you understand?
Wow.
And we have quite a number of young people that are upcoming. The middle class in Ghana is growing. So this kind of offer really makes sense to put out there.
In Ghana, in West Africa, not just Ghana, when you hear of mortgage, you think about some crazy people get scared of mortgage because they feel
Mhm.
like something they'll pay, 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 and
But you know the
it,
funny thing, yes, you pay, pay, pay. But the funny thing is, people pay rent and pay, pay, pay.
yeah,
People pay rent for 20 years.
yeah,
You understand that
that's
kind of thing?
true.
Yes, they pay rent for 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
25 years, 30 years. You
Yeah,
understand? And don't you think that the earlier you start with a mortgage, because mortgage is as you're paying, like the rent, you're
yeah,
actually owning.
yeah.
Do you get the sense in
So
it?
let me get something. Okay, let me assume you've gotten a house you like, and the company or the bank pays for the house. Can you move in, or you have to wait till you pay
No, no,
everything?
no, 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 no. Right from day one, boom. It's
Wow,
yours. Yes, right from day one.
wow.
So people do the payment for the 2 year thing and all that. You understand kind of thing.
Okay.
It's similar. It's similar. You pay a certain amount, you
Mm-hmm.
move in, and then everything you pay on the mortgage is
Mm-hmm.
like you're paying for your house.
It makes
It
sense.
makes a lot of
It
sense.
makes
That
sense.
way, if you're keeping the house, you're actually keeping it like it's yours. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
The painting, furnishing,
Wow.
fixtures, all of those things. You're not doing it like I'm doing it for another person.
Yeah.
you're doing it like it is
Well,
mine. You
yeah,
understand, kind of thing. So after 5 years or so, you would notice that it's actually your home.
yeah.
You feel like your home because
Yeah.
flowers are here, lights
Mm-hmm.
are here, all that kind of thing. So I
Yeah.
think it makes a lot of
No, it
sense.
does.
A
It
lot of
does because
sense.
if let me just say one has lived in a particular place for like 10 years and you pay rent for 10 years, if you should calculate how much you paid for that length of time, it's a lot of money that
It's
would
a
have
lot
helped
of
you.
money that
It's
would
a
have
lot
helped
of
you.
money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Even if it's like a 5% or a 10% of it, it's a lot of
The
money.
money.
Yeah.
And with the other one, the mortgage is that you own the
You
place.
own the place. You own the place.
Guys, I'm encouraging all of you to
Yeah.
buy into this policy or into this investment because you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for your future, your children.
Your children.
Exactly.
Yes,
This is
your
the best
children.
investment you should get
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
any like
Yeah.
your
And you know the thing about it, okay, so the people who are giving this offer that we're actually working with is Republic Bank.
okay.
And the good thing about it is that you, even if you can't pay by yourself,
Okay.
get another person, your mother, your brother, your sister,
Okay.
someone else.
Well the
And then you
person
can actually co-buy it.
so can does the person need to work to also
Yeah, so you just have to prove just a few things.
okay.
So if one person does not really qualify and you
Okay.
bring another person,
Mm-hmm.
likelihood is that you guys will qualify.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Oh, guys, this makes sense.
yeah. It makes a lot of sense.
It
Trust
makes
me.
sense. Like,
Mm.
wow. I see the crazy thing is that most people might not really buy into this idea until maybe like 50 years or 100 years time. And I'll be like, oh, I wish I knew. And by
Yes.
then it might be a little bit late
Hmm.
or something.
Yeah.
So, what are the consequences if one is unable to like meet up this thing? Maybe you've gotten like an investment or like a policy or something, and now you're not able to meet up those deadlines and stuff. What are those necessary?
The bank is not even interested in owning your house. A
Okay.
lot of people are afraid that they'll come and claim. They're not
Yeah,
even interested
yeah.
in it.
I think that's one
You
reason why
understand?
most Africans
No,
are
they're not even interested in it. You
okay.
get, because in any case, let's say you're even paying rent.
Okay.
If your landlord asks you to move out, you're out.
Yeah.
Nothing. You don't
Yeah.
reclaim
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Even if you're thinking of it like that.
Mm-hmm.
However, the bank wants you to own the home. That is what their interest
Yeah.
is. So if you're not able to, go to the bank, have a conversation with them, and they would work around it for you, no matter how many times it is. You understand? They would work around it. And the thing is this, your motivation is always driven by your need. If you notice,
Yeah.
if you don't really need 1 million,
Yeah.
you're not really motivated to
Motivated.
get it.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
but
true.
funny thing about it is that when you have this kind of thing, you would find out that something about you
Yeah.
would begin to drive you to always keep in touch.
That's true.
Even if you break
That's
it,
true.
after
That's
some
true.
time you get back to it.
That's true. You're
You
right.
understand, your motivation is always driven by a
Mm.
need that is around you.
That's true. But if you really want this thing, I mean, you make
you
efforts.
would you do
You make
everything. You would
effort
find
for
out
it.
that you're
Yeah.
doing everything.
Yeah.
People don't have children, but when they now have a child or two,
Mm.
you find out that it changes
Yeah.
them. They begin to do a few things.
Things. Yeah.
Your need would always drive your motivation.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow. So, how long is this fair going to last
So
for?
it started yesterday, it's
Okay.
happening today, and then it's going to be ending tomorrow. But the thing about it is that it's not just going to end and then it ends. There are contacts, there are websites, there are all of those things that you
Okay.
can always get in touch with.
Okay.
And yeah, you'll still have your offer.
So, is there like a platform where one can just go and check right now to see what is going on outside there? Or
Yes, so we are streaming live on Facebook
okay.
with most of the things that is going
So,
on.
what handle can they use to check?
Daily Graphic Ghana on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
You get that seminars and all that. So all these conversations that I'm having are things that you would also hear
Okay.
the experts speak on. And
Yeah.
then if you have any questions and all that, hit them up and you'd have them answered.
Okay. So, do you have any more thing you want to say? Maybe I've left something out and you want to add something.
I think it's basically everything. I'm hoping this is not going to be the last time that we're going to have a conversation.
That's true.
I'm also honored to be on your
Oh,
channel.
I'm
You understand?
shy.
I'm also honored. I mean, I've seen you here and then. I think you're doing a good
I'm humble.
work out there.
I'm
Yeah, you
humble.
understand? It's very, very exciting to see young people take initiatives like what you're taking up right now. You understand? Previously, we see all these kind of things on NBC and big channel NTA,
Yeah.
that kind of thing, GBC and
Mm-hmm.
all that. But social media has actually allowed people
Yeah.
like you to be entrepreneurial and bring information
Oh,
to your clique. So I'm excited and I'm honored.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I don't want this video to get so long. Like he have said, he have spoken a lot. You understand? This is the time for you to take action. This is not the time for you to say, okay, let me wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow waits for no man. You understand? So you don't regret why you didn't take action now. Well, guys, if you made it to this part of the video, I must say you are my real VVIP and I love you so much. If at this point you've not already subscribed, please hit the red button to subscribe and also turn on notifications so whenever I upload videos like this, you'll be the first to get notified. Guys, until next time, stay safe. Remember, Jesus loves you. See you on my next video.